The biodome's atmospheric processors hummed at 2.4 Hz, a frequency that made Adem's teeth ache. He'd been on Luna Prime for 72 hours, and everything about the colony felt wrong. The 1/6 gravity that made his muscles twitch with phantom strength, the recycled air that tasted like copper and regret, and the way everyone watched him with those pale, adapted eyes. "You're the supply pilot?" The voice came from behind, low and precise. Adem turned, his boots magnetized to the floor plating. The woman stood at exactly 1.87 meters, her frame elongated by 3 generations of lunar birth. Her skin held that characteristic translucence of long-term low-gravity adaptation, blood vessels visible like rivers on a map, but it was her eyes that held him amber with vertical pupils, a genetic modification that had become standard for Selenites 20 years ago. Adem Chen, Earth Transport Corps. He extended his hand, Earth habit. She didn't take it. Instead, she tilted her head, nostrils flaring slightly. Maya Volkov, Colony Administrator. Her pupils dilated, contracted, then dilated again. "You smell different." I showered on the transport. "Not hygiene. Your biochemistry." She stepped closer, close enough that he could see the faint iridescence in her irises, a side effect of the tapetum lucidum modification. Earth, normal hormone profile. "We don't see that here anymore." Adam's neural implant pinged him with a priority notification. He blinked twice to access it. The message was from Colony Control. Flagged urgent. Avoid Alpha Volkov. 17 Suitors terminated this quarter. Biological incompatibility protocol. Something wrong. "Pilot?" Maya's voice had dropped half an octave. "Just checking cargo manifests." The lie came easily, but his heart rate spiked 145 beats per minute. His implant informed him helpfully. Maya's eyes tracked to his carotid artery, watching the pulse there. "Your cardiovascular system is working hard. Earth normal response to threat stimulus?" She smiled, revealing teeth that had been sharpened to points. "Not for aesthetics," Adam realized with a chill. "For function." The selenite modifications had started subtle enhanced night vision, calcium-dense bones to counter low gravity, efficient oxygen processing. But 3 generations of genetic drift, of evolution accelerated by CRISPR and necessity, had created something new. Something that viewed Earth-born humans as, what? Prey? Competition? "I need to discuss the cargo," Adem said, trying to reassert professional distance. "Medical supplies, primarily. Antiretrovirals for the genetic stabilization program. Walk with me." It wasn't a request. They moved through the biodome's central corridor, past hydroponic gardens where food grew in vertical spirals, past residential pods where children with 2 large eyes watched him with predatory curiosity. Maya moved with fluid grace, her gait adapted to the low gravity in ways his Earth-trained muscles would never match. "You know what an alpha female is in evolutionary biology?" Maya asked suddenly. "Dominant female in a social hierarchy. Priority access to resources and mates. Close. On Luna, it means something more specific." She stopped at an observation window overlooking the crater plain. Earth hung in the black sky, a blue marble of impossible beauty. It means the female whose genetics are most likely to ensure colony survival, whose immune system is most robust, whose offspring will adapt best to void exposure and radiation. Adem's implant pinged again. He ignored it. "Every male in this colony carries modified genes," Maya continued. "Elongated limbs, enhanced vision, altered metabolism. But those modifications come with a cost. Reduced genetic diversity, increased susceptibility to novel pathogens." She turned to face him, and there was something hungry in her expression. "Do you know what happens when a population bottlenecks too severely? Extinction." "Exactly." She stepped closer. "I've evaluated 17 suitors this quarter, all of them genetically compatible by our colony standards, all of them carrying the same narrow gene pool, the same accumulated mutations." Her hand rose to his chest, palm flat against his sternum. Through his suit, he could feel the chill of her skin. all of them executed by the colony's biological imperative protocols. Jesus Christ. Old Earth deity. Irrelevant here. Her pupils dilated fully now, black swallowing amber. But you, Pilot Adam Chen, your biochemistry is archaic, unmodified. Your immune system evolved in Earth's viral soup. Your hormones balanced by 1G gravity and a 24-hour circadian rhythm. She inhaled deeply. You smell like salvation. Adem's implants screamed warnings, but his body betrayed him. His own biochemistry responded to hers pheromones his conscious mind couldn't process, but his brainstem understood perfectly. Millions of years of evolutionary programming overriding 300 years of space colonization. The cargo, he managed. I need to deliver. The cargo is a pretext. Maya's other hand rose to his neck, fingers cool against his pulse point. Earth sent you here as an experiment. Fresh genetic material. A test to see if selenite Terran breeding is still viable. Her smile was sharp, dangerous, beautiful. They didn't tell you, did they? His neural implant accessed his mission files, breaking through encryption he hadn't known existed. Maya was right. Project Genesis Revival. Genetic diversification protocol. He wasn't a supply pilot. He was a donor. I could refuse, Adem said. Though his body was already making the decision, his mind resisted. You could. Maya's thumb traced his jawline. But you won't. Because you smell me too. Don't you? Beneath the modifications, beneath the adaptation, you recognize the signal, the compatibility. She was right. Despite everything, the predatory grace, the sharpened teeth, the eyes that belonged to something evolved beyond human, his body responded with certainty. This was what 3 billion years of sexual selection had designed him for. If I accept, he asked, then you become the first successful suitor in 2 years. Your genetics enter the colony pool. Your children will bridge 2 worlds. She leaned closer, breath cold against his ear. And you'll never see Earth again. Through the observation window, Earth turned in the void distant, blue, impossible, home. But Maya's scent filled his nostrils, alien and familiar at once, and Adem Chen felt the weight of billions of years of evolutionary imperative pressing down on him with more force than Earth's gravity ever had. Tell me, he whispered, what happened to the 17 others? Maya pulled back slightly, her expression unreadable. They were genetically compatible with me, but not with Luna. The colony's medical AI terminated them before genetic integration. She paused. But you're different. You're not adapted to Luna, you're adapted to survival itself. That's what Luna needs now. The atmospheric processors hummed. Earth turned. And Adam Chen made the choice that 3 generations of selenite evolution had been waiting for. He stayed.